And good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Woodland High School. Kerry Sherman from Big Time Small Town Media with you. We are bringing you start to finish coverage of the Jeff Sherman Memorial Invitational Basketball Tournament. That's sponsored in part by the Anton Co-op. This is the final contest of the day here on ColoradoPreps.tv and Shasta.tv. It is a boys contest between Weldon Valley and Woodland. The winner of this contest advances to tomorrow night's championship game to face off with Prairie. Prairie easily handled Idalia earlier today. Loser will face Idalia in the consolation game. That should start somewhere around 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. The championship around 7:30. Already tonight we've seen the Idalia girls defeat Prairie and just had Weldon Valley come from behind to knock off Woodland. So Prairie and Woodland will play a consolation at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Idalia and Weldon Valley play for the championship. We'll get the starting lineups here in just a minute as we are about to get them from the public address announcer. We'll go ahead and let's go ahead and throw the graphic up with the starters. First, we'll touch on the visitors from Weldon Valley. They are coached by Bob Held, and the assistant coach is Derek Orr. Derek played at Woodland, and in fact, he was a former player of mine when I was an assistant coach here. They will start number 21, Herman Flores. He is a senior. Number 23, Wyatt Oblander, a sophomore. Number 31, Dylan Scudder. He is a junior. Number 35, Caden Cracky. He's a freshman. And number 42, Delbert McCracken. He is a sophomore.
Number 23, Wyatt Oblander. Number 31, Dylan Scudder. Number 35, Caden Crack.
And we're told that's Crack, not Cracky. I apologize.
Number 42, Delbert McCracken. The coaches are Mr. Bob Howell and Mr. Derek Orr.
And now we'll flip over and get the Woodland starters. It doesn't take long as they have 5 players in uniform tonight. We'll start off with number 1, Colton Kukas. He is a freshman. For those of you who watched our girls coverage of the last contest, he had 2 older sisters, Kaylee and Kiana, playing in that. Number 15, Tarek Thompson. He is a junior. Number 21, Joel Lopez, one of the 2 seniors on the roster for Woodland. Number 25, Conager Jones. He is a freshman. And number 43, the other senior, Connor Ely. They are coached by Justin Kearns and Paul Grice. Our officials this evening, Mr. Lynn Kaufman, Mr. Kevin Fergus, and Mr. Craig Meadens. It'll be McCracken and Ely in the center circle to jump things up. Weldon Valley in their blue and gold heading to the right side of your video screen in the first half. Woodland in their white and purple heading to the left side. Tip controlled by Weldon Valley. Flores will run the show against the matchup zone. Conager Jones with the steal, gives it right back. Ahead is Oblander. Shots missed, rebounded by Lopez. Ely will handle the point duties for Woodland against the man defense. Gives it off to Kukas. Whipping it back to Lopez. Ely gives it off to Jones. And to Lopez. Woodland patient in their motion offense. Lopez dribbles baseline, gets all the way through. Woodlin, again, very content to work clock in this offense. And Scudder takes a gamble and is whistled for the foul. That's the first whistle of the contest. Lopez to trigger, gets it into Thompson. Now back to Lopez. Float inside for Kukas. Couldn't get the jumper to go. Pulled down by Oglander. And Weldon Valley will go back on offense. We're 2 minutes in. That was a first shot attempt. Or second shot attempt. Flores can't get that one to go. Rebound pulled down by Scudder. And pass too hot for Oglander. Stolen by Jones. And Ely will walk it down the floor. Scudder knocks it loose, out of bounds. Back cut for Ely, has his shot blocked. Weldon Valley looking to break the other way. Woodland hustles back into their 1-3-1. Flores open on the backside, gets the layup. That's the first basket of the contest. And they come right out in full court man pressure. Thompson has to hustle it across the floor. Jones on the far side. He'll kick it out to Thompson. Now to Lopez. They'll reset the offense. Ely from 15. Knocks it down. We're tied at 2. 3 minutes gone. Into the high post. That was Oglander. Now McCracken. Oops. Whipping quickly over to Flores. Fakes the three. Tries to get it into Oglander in the post. Kick back out to Flores. Pass into the high post was tipped but controlled by Weldon Valley. McCracken setting up camp at the high post. Scudder fires the three way off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Thompson. He gets it out to Ely, and Ely lets traffic clear. Quickly down the far side. Got myself caught looking at the game and not filming it. Bring it out to Lopez. Now to Kukas. Jones off to Ely. He called for the screen and sent it loose. Thompson kicks it over to Lopez. Lopez tries cut backside. His shot was blocked and off of Lopez. And coming in is Christopher Shaver, number 24. He'll take the near wing, gets the ball on this one. Pops it up top, Flores over into the far corner. Three on its way from Scudder, no good. Kukas whips it down and gets it out to Thompson. Flips it over to Lopez, now to Kukas. He'll bring it across the timeline. Floated into Ely, reverse layup, wouldn't go, and pulled down by Scudder. And a travel against Flores. Give it back to Woodland. We've got 3:04 to play in this first quarter. It's tied at 2. And Ely sets the offense. Woodland running an offense with a lot of the Princeton to it. Ely fouled on the shot. It's on Scudder, his second, team second. And I believe Coach Held is calling for a 30-second timeout. Ely will be the shooter when we come back from the timeout. Just trying to catch a bit of a second wind here. Again, we've been going for, only 5 hours of basketball. And this is the first of our mini nights of basketball we'll be bringing you this year. With 94 scheduled in the regular season, we've got 48 before Christmas that are on our schedule doing tournaments. The first month, we've got this one. Next week, we're scheduled to be in Flagler. We'll follow that up with the Lamar Holiday Classic and close out the early part of our schedule with the Akron tournament. The officials conferred, make sure it's a two-shot foul. Yes, he did not get one before the timeout. Ely knocks that one home. He's got all 3 Woodland points. Second one, too strong. Kukas with the offensive rebound. He'll kick it out to Thompson from 8 feet, too strong. And tipped out of bounds by Kukas. Clock down to 2.5 minutes here, first quarter. 3-2, Woodland in front. Seeing a lot of similarities to the first game between Woodland and Weldon Valley on the girls' side. Woodland with the limited numbers, trying to keep the tempo slow. Inside Oblander, blocked by Kukas, and then Kukas will pull it out. Gives it off to Thompson, finally into the hands of Ely. Clock will go under 2 minutes. And Ely sets the offense. Weldon Valley dropping into a 2-3 zone. They'll extend it. Ely on the back cut, turnaround, jumper, no good. Rebound again, ripped down by Scudder. He's out there with 2 personal fouls. Shaver in the far corner. Gives it off to Flores. Flores will pull up from 17, no good. Rebound pulled down by Oblander, kick it out to Shaver. Shaver's shot no good. And Kukas will track it down in the far corner. Flip it up ahead for Thompson. And his lead for Lopez will go off of Lopez, out of bounds. And a sub coming in for Weldon Valley, number 44, Ethan Carey, a sophomore. In place of Wyatt Oblander. Flores in the near corner. Goes up top, Shaver. Thought about the 3, instead whipped it over to Scudder. Into the high post, McCracken. Turnaround from 16 is no good. Shaver with the offensive board. And the stick back. So Weldon Valley goes on top, 4-3, 42 seconds to play in the quarter. Ely turns it over. And Weldon Valley will come back. Scudder in control. Flip a far corner for Shaver. Now whipped inside for Carey, and they will call a foul before he can do anything with it. It's on Lopez, his first. 26.8. Comes into Flores. Kick it out to Shaver. Shaver over to Scudder. Flipped it into the high post. McCracken turnaround. Toilet bowls out. Pulled down by Kukas. 15 on the clock. 1 point game. Give and go. And see who they call for the trip. It's Flores, his first. 4.8 on the clock. Woodland will inbound sideline. And now Weldon Valley will come out in their man. Comes into Kukas. Kukas with 2 dribbles, trying to get open. He'll force one up, off glass, no good, and we'll head to the second quarter with Weldon Valley leading Woodland 4-3.
At the Anton Co-op, they're a local farmer-owned business whose goal is to help the profitability of producers they serve. Offering grain marketing on and off the farm, they have full-service fertilizer AG chemical department as well, with liquid and dry application and anhydrous ammonia for all your farm input needs. Anton Co-op makes bulk fuel deliveries and offers on-the-farm tire service. Anton Co-op wants to be your #1 supplier and service center. Call Anton Co-op at 800-595-8305.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Allen Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Allen Bear and his staff serve as stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Allen Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Allen and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Allen Bear Agency can serve you.
Welcome back to the Jeff Sherman Memorial Invitational Basketball Tournament, sponsored by Anton Co-op here on Big Time Small Town Media's production for ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. 1 quarter in the books. Low-scoring affair. Weldon Valley in front 4-3. And Woodland with just 5 players, content to work the clock, limit possessions, running a Princeton-themed offense. Weldon Valley in their 2-3. Woodland spreading the floor, trying to pull them out. And that's going to be an illegal screen on Lopez. A little bit slow getting there. And that'll be his second. Scudder whips it far side for Flores. Into the post up for McCracken. Kick it out for Shaver. Whips it near side for Scudder. He'll fire the 3 over the top of Thompson. Missed it. Carey with the rebound. Feeds it inside to a cutting Flores. And the lead goes to 3. 6-3. Full court pressure. Tipped. And out of bounds off of Shaver, I believe. Yes, he was the one who got a hand on it. Ball will come up close to midcourt. And Weldon Valley will go back to the man defense. Jones with it on the far side. Just avoids the 5 count. Gets it off to Ely. Now back to Jones. Loaded up for Kukas. Lopez couldn't get it in. Got it into the bottom of the backboard. And it's Weldon Valley looking to run. Scudder into the high post from McCracken. He'll kick it back out. And And that pass, no one in particular. I think he was trying to go to Carey on the post up low, but floated it over the top of everybody and out of bounds. Kukas gets it to Ely. Ely with the head of steam. He'll peel it back out. Let his teammates catch up with him. Set the offense. And Kukas looked for Lopez on the back cut, but his pass too tall. And turns it back over with 5:35 to go in the half. Flores in the near corner up top for Shaver. Shaver thought about the three, instead kicks it off to Flores. Up top for Scudder. Into the high post, that's McCracken. Turn around, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kukas. He'll bring it up on his own. A 5-second violation. We went from holding it to bouncing it before the whistle blew. I don't think it's a blown call, but who am I to say? Shaver took one dribble. He'll fire the three. Too strong, rebounded on the far side by Scudder, who spins and puts it up and in for a 5-point lead. Ball comes into Ely. Goes right in the middle of the defense. Loses it. Oblander comes away with the steal. He'll flip it far side for Scudder. Scudder's layup is good. Moves quickly out to a 10-3 lead. 4 minutes to go in the half. It's into Kukas. He'll take it down the far sideline. And that'll be the third personal foul on Dylan Scudder. He'll check out. And replaced by Caden Crack. Pass deflected, but right to Ely. Ely will set up the offense. So comes to the point for Kukas. Feed to Ely, misses the turnaround, scrambling for the loose ball, and brought in by Weldon Valley. Flores ahead for Crack, and traveled with it. .339 left in the half. Ball comes into Kukas. He's trapped, flips it ahead, and nobody there. Carey will get the easy steal. Give it up to Oblander. Now off to Shaver. Goes far side for Flores. Flores wraps it into Oblander in the post. Back out to Flores. And 3-second violation on the big man inside, Ethan Carey. Lopez triggered the inbound against the pressure. To Jones. Jones will hand it off to Ely. Ely thinks better of it, peels it back out, and throws it into the backcourt. That'll go out of bounds for Weldon Valley. Flores flips it near side for Shaver. Shaver back up to Flores. Wraps it in the paint for Carey. Turnaround is good. Lead grows to 9. And full timeout for Woodland. They trail 12-3 with 2:56 to play in the first half.
Americans love numbers and iPhones. We all know the 7 Dwarves, 4 Seasons, and 12 Days of Christmas. Now, for a limited time, Viero is featuring countless reasons to own an iPhone. With an iPhone, you can take great photos or take a crack at Angry Birds, watch your favorite video, or use it as a watch, find an old school friend on Facebook, or simply browse the web. But what you really ought to find is your nearest Viero store, because for a limited time, you can have an iPhone for only $79.99. Before these great iPhone deals end, get into Viero. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Here's a simple math problem. What's 1 plus 1? 2, you say? Not at Bank of Colorado. Here, 1 plus 1 add up to free. Because our personal free checking and personal free collection give you twice as much free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, no service fees, and more. And when you add on, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you're into free, apply today to open a new account by visiting bankofcolorado.com, where 1 plus 1 equals free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
$2.56 left in the first half. Weldon Valley in front of Woodland, 12-3. It's an 8-0 run to start the quarter, and that'll be another turnover as Lopez had not reestablished himself in the court of play. Scudder checked back in during that timeout. He'll be out there with 3 personal fouls. Flores from 15, no. Oblander pulls it down. And be whistled for a travel. Lopez finds Ely on the fly. He'll go right at Oblander. No, he'll try to dump it off for Jones and have it kicked out of bounds by Shaver. Lopez to Ely. Back to Lopez. Fires from the corner. Off the mark. Rebounded by Scudder. Head of steam. 3-on-2. Pulls it back out. And into the post up for McCracken. He'll face up. Misses it. Oblander with the offensive board. Kick out for Scudder from 17. No. Ely. No, that's Colton Kukas. Comes down with the rebound. And then McCracken, I believe, will be called for the foul. His first, the 5th against the team. Come into Kukas and be knocked out of bounds by Flores. 2:18 on the clock in the half. Comes up to Thompson. Thompson will kick it back to Lopez. Now to Ely. Ely will just flip it off to Kukas. He's picked up by Flores. And Flores called for the foul, diving in, his second, team 6th. And inbound for Thompson. Off the mark, out of bounds. Flores into the post up for McCracken. Quickly whipped around for Shaver. Shaver will launch the long 2 and knock it home. And I believe we're going to get a warning. That is for not letting the ball fall through the cylinder after the make. Carey will check in place of Shaver with 1:51 to go. Quick into Ely. Flip ahead for Jones. Put one on the deck. Missed it. Ely comes down with the offensive rebound. Hit it out front for Lopez. Finds Ely on the back cut. Has to bring it out. And called for the double dribble in the corner. McCracken puts it on the floor, gets past Kukas, misses the reverse layup, and rebounded by Ely. Woodland trailing by 11 with a minute 15 to go in the half. Ely off the double screen, puts one up, has it blocked, rebounded by McCracken. McCracken quickly back the other way. Goes into the post for Carey, and he travels with it. Ball will come into Ely. And stolen by Scudder. Fouled by Lopez. That'll be his third. Well, Lopez has all three Woodland team fouls. And Scudder can't handle the pass, stolen and then given right back. And Flores and McCracken collide in the backcourt. Flores will bring it back up for Weldon Valley. Feeds it into the high post for Oblander. His little 6-footer is good. And the Warriors pulling away. It's up to 13. Ely tried to hit ahead for Jones and knocked out by Carey. Again, two Warriors collide on the play. It'll go to Woodland on the far side. 24.5 seconds to play. Goes into the far corner for Jones. Back out to Lopez. Down to 17 seconds. Ely. Off to Kukas. Give and go. Ely knocks it home. 7 seconds. Flores across the timeline. They'll give it off near side. McCracken, 3 off the mark. Jones with the rebound, and that will do it as we head to halftime. 16-5, Weldon Valley in front.
Get your DVD copies of The Adventure Seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecko, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget, you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco, everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
Akron Auto is proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations, the original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado.
In 1916, it is estimated that producing 100 bushels of corn took approximately 35 to 40 hours. Today, it is estimated that producing the same 100 bushels takes less than 3. A lot has changed in the last 95 years, but one thing has stayed the same. Farm Credit is still the lender of choice for America's farmers and ranchers. We are passionate about agriculture and are dedicated to serving America in good times and bad. This is Jordan Wilkie in the Yuma Lending Office. Give us a call today to see how we can help you. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Kerry Sherman welcoming you back to halftime of the final boys game here at the Jeff Sherman Memorial Invitational Basketball Tournament from Woodlin High School. And our tournament coverage is sponsored in part by the Anton Co-op. We'll look at the first half scoring. First for Weldon Valley, 4 points from Ethan Carey, 4 for Dylan Scudder, 4 from Christopher Shaver, 2 apiece for Wyatt Oblander and Herman Flores. For Woodland, all of their 5 points come from Connor Ely. Foul situation for Woodland, 3 on Joel Lopez. Nobody else has been whistled for a personal foul. For Weldon Valley, 3 on Scudder, 2 on Flores, 1 on McCracken. So coming in, and we looked at the Woodland roster again, just 5 players, 2 of them freshmen. And Coach Kearns knew he would have to try to shorten the game by limiting the number of possessions, and he's tried that. It's just they have not capitalized when they've had good looks inside. Weldon Valley, as they started doing in the second quarter, cranking up the defensive intensity, putting some pressure on Woodland. And we saw in the girls' game, that was the key for success for Weldon Valley, as they were able to wear down Woodland, and we expect to see the same here in the boys' contest as they look to take advantage of a short bench for the Mustangs. Go ahead and take another short little break here as we get ourselves ready for the second half from Woodland High School here on Big Time Small Town Media's coverage of the Jeff Sherman Memorial Invitational Basketball Tournament on ColoradoPreps.tv and Shasta.tv.
At the Anton Co-op, they're a local farmer-owned business whose goal is to help the profitability of producers they serve. Offering grain marketing on and off the farm, they have full-service fertilizer AG chemical department as well, with liquid and dry application and anhydrous ammonia for all your farm input needs. Anton Co-op makes bulk fuel deliveries and offers on-the-farm tire service. Anton Co-op wants to be your #1 supplier and service center. Call Anton Co-op at 800-595-8305.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Allen Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Allen Bear and his staff service stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Allen Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Allen and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Allen Bear Agency can serve you.
Everybody knows that when a great opportunity, like an iPhone, presents itself, you grab it. Somebody says they've got tickets to the big game and can't go, you grab the tickets. Somebody tells you that you can get an iPhone at a special price, you grab it. And it's true. For a limited time, Viero has iPhones for only $79.99. And we'll even pay your early termination fees up to $200 when you switch to Viero. All that and coverage you can count on. So hurry into Viero today. Your iPhone is here. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco. Everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
Akron Auto is proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations, the original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
And we are back here from Woodland High School. Final minute and change in the halftime session. And the winner of this contest plays for the championship tomorrow night of about 7:30 against Prairie. The Mustangs handily defeating Idalia earlier today. Loser will play Idalia at about 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. And teams getting their final instructions from their respective coaches. Peeking into the Weldon Valley huddle, looking at, trying to hear what Coach Held is telling them. Sounds like he's directing them on their fast break, trying to keep lanes wide and well-defined, and looking to push tempo. So as we get ready to start the second half, it is Weldon Valley in front 16-5. And Warriors possession as we get things started. Woodland in the 1-3-1. Scudder up top. Into the high post for McCracken. Whips it outside for Flores. Faked the shot, brought it back out. Near side, that's Shaver. Long 2 on its way and good. Shaver now has 6 points. That's tops in the game. Ely against the man. Picked up by McCracken. Gets the screen and disregards it on the cut by Lopez. Able to keep it alive. Nearly double dribble against Lopez. Inside to Thompson. Thompson wheels. Kicks it out to Ely. He'll peel it out and reset it. Into the high post. Back to Ely. Mustangs look a bit out of sorts here. Thompson with the turnaround 15-footer off and rebounded by Scudder. He'll look to run, pushing the tempo. Coming near side, crossing back into the middle of the floor. Finds Shaver. Shaver into the high post for Oblander. Poked loose by Ely. Tracked down by the Warriors. Shaver. He's got Flores spotted on the far side. He'll kick it into the high post for McCracken. Scudder on the cut, pulls up from 8, knocks it home. He now has 6. Tied with Shaver for high in the game. Kukas guarded by Shaver. He'll come near corner for Lopez. Shot fake and dribbles it on the baseline. The fake actually got him some space. Got Scudder out of the way, but dribbled it out of bounds. Jones can't quite come up with the steal. Flores puts one up short. Rebound by McCracken. He can't get that one to fall, and Kukas will clear it for Woodland. Kukas crossed the timeline, has it knocked out of bounds by Scudder, reaching in. Ball will come in to Thompson. Thompson will try to drive on Flores and be whistled for the offensive foul as he extended the forearm. Ethan Carey will check in place of Christopher Shaver in the Warriors lineup. Inside, the ball goes to Carey and almost has it stolen by Jones. Skipped across for McCracken now. Flores into the high post. Carey, turnaround and offensive foul as Lopez stood in there and drew it. First on Ethan Carey. First on the Warriors in the second half. We'll bring it into Kukas. He'll have to peel it back to Lopez. Up ahead for Thompson. Thompson down the floor for Ely. Thought about it, puts it up, no good. Rebound on the far side by Carey. Carey kicks it out. Now Flores on the far wing into the low post for Oblander, and Kukas caught with his hand in the cookie jar. That'll be his first. Ball comes into Flores. Into the corner, Scudder. Looking at the three, he'll fire it and drain it. 5 in the quarter for Dylan Scudder, 9 in the contest. Lead up to 18. Kukas down the far sideline and gets bodied from behind. That's on McCracken, his second on the team in the half. Lopez brings it in to Jones, gives it off to Ely. Now to Lopez. He'll skip it over to Jones. Jones back to Lopez. Now to Thompson. Thompson into the paint, puts one up, swatted out of bounds by McCracken. It will stay with Woodland. 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Ely off the inbounds. It'll fall, and he is fouled. That is number 2 on Ethan Carey. Third team foul. Ely to the line, looking to make it a 3-point play. And he does. He has 8 points. It's 23-8. Weldon Valley. Shaver will bring it out top of Scudder. Shaver now in the far corner. Up top from McCracken. Shaver on the baseline. Ely jumps in the path and steals it. We'll give it off to Kukas. And Thompson sets a screen and picks up the third personal foul against McCracken. And Coach Kearns will take a timeout. A 30-second. Give a couple of his players a breather. Get a reminder, we start things off an hour earlier tomorrow. The girls' consolation starting up at 3 o'clock. That's the Saturday of the tournament here in Woodland. Always a busy day as the FBLA hosts its annual craft fair. And the Last Chance Quilters always host a nice quilt show in the auditorium here. And if anybody's looking for something to do tomorrow, come and get your money's worth here at Woodland. Kukas into the paint, puts up a runner, off the mark, rebound pulled down by Scudder. And he'll look deep down the floor for McCracken. Drives, kicks it out top for Scudder. Steps into the three-pointer, off the back iron. McCracken with it. He bobbles it and travels. Coach held hollering to play under control. Kukas on the diagonal for Ely. Too tall, and that'll go out of bounds. 2:58 left in the quarter. McCracken on the far wing, comes up top for Shaver. Shaver back to McCracken. He'll pull up from 16, too strong. Oblander fights for the offensive rebound and sticks it home. He's got 4 now. Lead is 17. Gets it into Ely with a head of steam. Goes at Carey. Jump stop, misses the shot, draws the foul. And drew the foul on Oblander. So Ely heads to the free throw line, looking to add to his 8 points. 2:29 left in this third quarter. That one comes up short. Gets the second one. He now has 9. It's a 25-9 score in favor of Weldon Valley. McCracken on the far wing. Comes up top for Shaver. Feed inside for Oblander. Wheels and kicks it out for McCracken. He'll peel it back up top for Scudder. Scudder drives, pulls up from 6, off the mark. Jones with the rebound, gives it off to Lopez. Lopez will just flick it over to Ely. Lopez will give it up top for Kukas. And Cook is looking for Lopez. Lopez not looking for the ball. Crack and Flores come into the Weldon Valley lineup with 1:36 to play here in this quarter number 3. Flores takes the point duties. Gives it into the high post. Oblander kicks it out to Crack. And he will travel with it. Kukas down the far side. Gets through traffic, pulls up. Healy gives it off to Lopez. It's into Thompson on the cut. Thompson fouled. Caden Crack. His first, team 6th. Well, into Ely, quick fire 3. He gets it. That's 25-12. Woodland trying to fight its way back in. Flores misses the shot. Jones fights for the rebound. And we're down to 45 seconds in the quarter. Kukas looking to go to work on Shaver. Puts up the runner. No good, and rebounded by Oblander. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. It's Flores crossing the timeline, setting the offense. He'll look to drive. Goes right at Lopez. Slid past him and missed the layup. Kukas with the rebound and drove the foul. That's number 3 on Flores. Kukas will head to the other end and shoot the bonus. Woodland, opportunity to make hay at the free throw line. First one for Kukas, too strong. Pulled down by Weldon Valley. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Kraken looks at the 3, steps into a closer shot, gives it off to Oblander. He drives, pulls up from 8. Puts one up about 6 foot and out of bounds off of Weldon Valley with 1 second to go. Scudder will come in. Baseball pass for Ely. Got one up to the, made an effort, could not get the shot to go, and that does it for 3 quarters. It's a 25-12 Weldon Valley lead.
These days, there's no free lunch, no free ride, not even any free time. Well, at Bank of Colorado, we're putting an end to all that because our personal free checking and personal free collection serve up a whole lot of free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, and more. Then when you add our personal free collection, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you want to bring back the free, apply today to open a new account. Visit bankofcolorado.com and long live free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecko, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
Flores steals the inbounds pass and takes it for a layup to begin the 4th quarter. Quickly the other way is Ely. He'll dribble it out of his leg and out of bounds. Scudder walks it up for Weldon Valley. Into the high post, Oblander. Poked out into the corner for Flores. Kukas jumps in front of McCracken in the low post and gets the steal. Kukas will bring it across the timeline. Looking to go to work on Shaver. Can't get past him. Kicks it out to the corner. Give off to Ely. Ely from 8 feet. No good. Heading to the free throw line. That's on McCracken, his 4th. First one for Ely off the mark. Ethan Carey checks in for Delbert McCracken. He'll set down with those 4 personal fouls. 7:17 to go in the contest. Still just a 15-point game. Weldon Valley has struggled to put Woodlin away. That one no good. Carey kept the ball alive until Flores could track it down. Scudder pulls up from 16 off the side of the iron. Rebounded by Thompson. Stolen by Weldon Valley. Scudder will peel it back into the corner. Give it off to Shaver. Shaver skips it over to Flores. Flores got a man in the air and then traveled with it. Kukas puts one up over the top of Shaver. It comes up short. Oblander with the defensive rebound. Kicks it off to Scudder. He'll jog it across the timeline. 6.5 minutes to go in the contest. 15-point game in favor of the Warriors. Scudder dumps it into the low post. Kick out stolen by Ely. Lets traffic clear. Gives it to Kukas. Kukas will give it back up to Ely. And get into the offense. Full timeout for Woodland with 6:10 to play in the contest.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado.
Ball comes in to Thompson. Back to Lopez. Come up top for Ely. Gives it up to Thompson. Back to Ely, and Flores jumps in front and steals it. Give it off to Scudder. Hit ahead for Shaver in the far corner. Back up top for Scudder. And Shaver. Flores cuts into the paint, misses a 14-footer, rebounded by Lopez. Give and go. Colton Kugas' turnaround jumper is off, rebounded by Shaver. Up ahead for Flores. He'll look into the low post. Carey, turnaround off. Oblander crashes the board hard and draws the foul. I believe that's on Lopez. That is his fourth. The third on the team in this half. Sends Wyatt Oblander to the free throw line. He's got 4 points. Trying to push this advantage beyond 15, where it stands now. First one up and off the back iron, too strong. Second free throw also off and rebounded by Kukas. He'll give it off to Ely. Ely jogs across the timeline as we tick down to 5 minutes to play. They'll kick it out to Jones. Let's go back inside for Ely, and again Flores steps in front. 2-on-2 break. Flores misses the underhand layup attempt, rebounded by Lopez. He's picked up by Scudder. Scudder tips the pass and steals it. He leads the break and finishes it. 7 of his 11 after the break. Lead up to 17. Pass stolen by Shaver. He'll give it off to Oblander. Ahead for Flores. Tries to get into Carey in the low post. Tipped out of bounds by Ely as we near the 4-minute mark of this fourth quarter. Flores misses the jumper. Touched on its way out of bounds by Oblander. And it'll be Woodland ball with 4:06 on the clock. Haley down the far side. He'll fire the three from about 3 feet behind the line and nail it. He's up to 15. That's what the Woodland total is. Cuts it to 14. Shaver will get it up top to Scudder. Whips it a far side for Flores. Cross for Shaver. Long two, no good. Rebounded by Ely. 3.5 to go. Woodland looking to cut into this lead a little further. Ely will fire another three. Banks it home. And that will bring a timeout from Coach Held. A full timeout as Woodland has cut it to 11, 29-18 with 3:18 to go.
One of the most important benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit member borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $31 million in patronage dividends. If you want to be a part of a member-owned and controlled cooperative that offers interest rates that are competitive in the marketplace and committed to a patronage dividend program, call your local Premier Farm Credit office. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Out of the Weldon Valley timeout. They've seen their lead trimmed to 11. Woodland in a 1-1-3. Flores in the far corner. Whip it up top for Scudder. And we got a little too much action in the low post. I believe they're going to get Thompson. That'll be his second. Fourth on the team in this second half. Flores gets one easy one inside, misses it. Thompson comes down with it. Chance to cut it to single digits for Woodland on this trip. Thompson puts it on the deck. Throws one up from 17, off the mark, rebounded by Scudder. Flores, he'll launch a long two from the far corner, rebounded by Thompson. Under 2.5 to go. Again, Woodland can trim it to single digits on this trip. Ely gives it off to Thompson. Thompson fires the three. It's off. Rebounded by Oblander. Give up to Scudder. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Get ahead for Shaver. Shaver will step into an 18-footer. That one rims out. Again, Thompson with the defensive board gives it off to Ely. Under 2 to play now. Finds Lopez on the cut. Misses the layup. Shaver back the other way. And travels with it. The Kraken will check back in place of Flores. And a 30-second timeout for Woodland. In the Weldon Valley huddle, this might be the time when you talk about what's a good shot and what's not. And that's what he's doing. We don't need to be taking shots. We've got the lead. We've got the clock. Keep it rolling. They can't score. Woodland can't score if Weldon Valley has the ball. It's what's good about early season games. You get that opportunity to get a lot of teaching moments in games that don't have a serious impact in the standings. You want to get these little hiccups out of the way in the non-conference schedule. Lopez brings it into Kukas. Kukas on the cross court for Ely. Ely all the way, jump stop, layup. He's got 20. It's down to 9 with a minute and 40. Woodland will have to play giveaway here. Everybody but Lopez. Inside for Carey, and Jones gives up the good hard foul inside. It's his first, just the 5th on the team. He'll shoot 2. Carey had 4 points in the first half, is yet to get on the board in the second half. Misses that free throw. Second one, also no good. Kukas with the rebound. Nearly turned it over. Gets it out to Thompson. Off to Ely. Ely on the drive into the corner. He'll go ahead and fire one up. It's off. Rebounded by Carey. The Kraken. Woodland trying to give up fouls. Unable to get one, and Carey gets the layup. That should take care of it here. Back to an 11-point lead. 1 minute to go. Ely off to Thompson. Ely sets the screen for Thompson. Thompson fouled on the long 2. 53.5 to go. It's on Scudder. His 4th. That'll send Thompson to the line for 2 shots. First one is short. Flores will come back in. He'll replace Shaver. And can't get that one either. Kukas with the offensive rebound. Tries to put up the left-handed reverse. Tries again. Misses that one too. Carey with the rebound, and he's fouled by Ely. First on Ely. Only the 6th team foul. 46 seconds to go. And Woodland will apply full court pressure. And Woodland will come up with a steal. Ely gives it off to Kukas. Kukas is fouled on the shot. That should do it for Dylan Scudder. And his night will come to an end with 38.9 seconds to go. 11 points in the contest. And that's a technical. Also, he slapped or kicked the bench when he came to the sideline. Wasn't much, but by the rule, that is appropriate. So Kukas will get his 2 free throws, and then most likely Ely will step to the line for the technical. And with that, Kukas becomes the first Woodland player not named Connor Ely to score a point tonight. He's got 2. And now Ely will step to the line. It's a 9-point game. Well, first one for Ely's good. And that's 4 points from the free throw line. And Woodland gets possession at midcourt. Again, 38.9 seconds to go. And I believe Coach Kearns just said, if we score, I want a timeout. Ely will attack. Puts one up, off, rebounded by McCracken. Kukas reaches in, gives up the foul with 32 seconds. Again, just his 2nd personal, 7th on the team, so Weldon Valley will have to hit some free throws down the stretch to seal it. It'll be Delbert McCracken shooting the bonus. First one for McCracken, too strong, and it was rebounded by Carey, but he turns it over to Lopez. Lopez fires the 3, it's short. Hustle by Ely, rebound hauled in by Carey. He's fouled by Kukas with 19.6. And it looks like this furious rally by Woodland's going to come up short. Had they scored on that trip, chances would have looked a lot better, but Ethan Carey shooting the 1-and-1. Misses it. Kept alive by McCracken, and right to Oblander. That should seal it. It goes to 9. Ely shoots a long 2. Drains that. And Kearns gets a timeout with 4.4 seconds to go. 24 points from Connor Ely. But it's not going to be enough as they trail, as Woodland trails by 7. Just 4.4 seconds to go. And we like to thank all of our fantastic sponsors. They make these broadcasts possible. If you're interested in getting your business's name out there in support of your team, you can contact me, Kerry Sherman, at kerrythesportsguy@gmail.com. That's Kerry, Kerry, the sports guy, @gmail.com. You want to get in touch with me, and I'll go to work on getting you the right package for your business and your team. Again, we've got 90 more games on our regular season slate after tonight. Plus, I can help you get some postseason advertising. And Lopez gives up his 5th foul on Oblander with 3.3 seconds to play. He'll see his night conclude with 3.3 seconds left. No points. Sending Wyatt Oblander back to the free throw line. He has 6 points. Weldon Valley will clear the lane. It's the 1-and-1. He misses it, crashes the boards, gets his own rebound, and time will expire on this one. It was not exactly a masterpiece. Weldon Valley will take it as they hold on and defeat Woodland 33-26. So Woodland will join their girls playing for consolation tomorrow afternoon. It'll be the Woodland girls at 3 o'clock against Idalia. Or not Idalia, rather Prairie. At completion of that, Woodland boys against Idalia. And then in the championship round, at about 6 o'clock, we'll see Weldon Valley and Idalia girls. 7:30, Weldon Valley and Prairie boys. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight here on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. Again, I'm Kerry Sherman from Big Time Small Town Media. You've just watched the opening day coverage of the Jeff Sherman Memorial Invitational Basketball Tournament, sponsored by the Anton Co-op. Have a fantastic evening, everyone, and hope you decide to spend your Saturday with us again tomorrow.